Hello, the sun is shining as the European Tour arrives here at the Celtic Manor. Last year's competition winner was Sweden's Alexander Noren, and previous winners have included Ryder Cup stars Graham McDowell and Ian Poulter. Welcome to the Welsh Open 2012. If anyone was unsure where in the universe Newport was, the Ryder Cup of 2010 placed it firmly on the map. This weekend, the Celtic Manor Resort is back in the spotlight as it hosts the Wales Open 2012. 2 years ago, England's Ross Fisher played his part in that memorable Ryder Cup, forming a winning partnership with Podrick Harrington over 4 tension-filled days.
It was such a high, and you have such high expectations to kick on after that, and unfortunately for me it hasn't worked like that.
The 18 months since have seen him drop about 130 places in the world rankings as ecstasy has turned to agony. But a 5-under par 66 yesterday suggests that the fish may be swimming to the surface once more.
I'm right where I want to be, and there's been some good signs. I've been playing well and very pleased to shoot that score.
He leads at 6 under, 2 ahead of fellow Englishman Lee Slattery, who battled to a level par 77 in round 2 as he bids for a second European title to go with his Madrid Masters. Thongchai JD is one of 3 men on 3 under par, 3 behind the leader. The resurgent Chris Wood from nearby Bristol is another, while Paraguay's Fabrizio Zanotti has travelled rather further to join them. So this is how it stands after 2 rounds. Fisher by 2 over Slattery, Zanotti and JD 1 ahead of Slaughter. Raphael Jacquelin had the round of the day yesterday, a 65 to get him to 1 under. The cut fell at 5 over, 74 players made it. Eduardo Molinari and Jose Maria Olazabal missed out. And you'll notice there's no Welshman on that leaderboard. So, no Welsh interest in the final 2 rounds in this year's event. 8 Welshmen teed it up on Thursday, but all failed to make the cut. Jamie Donaldson withdrew after round 1. Bradley Dredge finished 11 over after a disastrous 81 in benign conditions on Friday. Old stager Philip Price, the highest placed home favourite, with rounds of 75 and 74, missing the cut by 2 shots. So taking you through all the action from today's play are the inimitable Julian Tutt and Kim Thomas.
Thank you, Lisa. Tim Slaughter has made a good start to this 3rd round. Dutchman birdied the 2nd. This was his approach to the 5th. Slightly shorter par 4 than normal. They brought the tee up. It's a 433-yard par 4 on the card. Beautiful hole and a lovely shot from Slaughter to go 2 under for the day, 4 under in all. Marcel Siem putting here for a birdie, the drivable par 4 up the hill. Brilliant fight back from the German after a 75 yesterday, and really on a roll. That was his 4th birdie in 5 holes. Starting the day at 1 over. Carlos Del Moral had this for an eagle at the 18th, starting the day at 1 over. A tap in for a 66 and 4 under par after 2 rounds. Ross Fisher, birdie putt at the 6th. The overnight leader dropped a shot at the 1st and at the 3rd, but has just got one back at the 5th. And back to where he started the day at 6 under par. Thongchai JD, this is his 3rd shot into the long par 5 9th, 580 yards. Out of bounds, the River Usk up the left-hand side. And a beautiful approach from JD, who's already had 3 birdies and 1 drop shot on the front 9. Well, he made that to be out in 33. But the round of the day so far coming from Joost Luiten, another Dutchman with an eagle attempt on the 18th. Very good attempt too. He'd had an eagle too at the 15th where he drove the green. And he came home in 30 for a round of 64. So it's Joost Luiten who shares the lead at the moment with Thongchai Jaidi. Overnight leader Ross Fisher back at 5 under after 11 holes. Carlos Del Moral with a 66. Marcel Siem a 66. David Lynn 67. Lee Slattery rather falling away. 3 over par for the round after 11 holes.
On the 18th green, a very talented golfer from South Africa, George Coetzee, 25-year-old from Pretoria. Started the day level par. That's an eagle chance for him on the final green on the par 5 turn. Oh, just the pace letting him down. But Coetzee, who had 8 top 10s in 2011 on the European Tour, is definitely one to watch and will finish on 3 under par.
Ross Fisher with a par putt at the 12th, a par 4 across the water, 458 yards. Back at the scene of his excellence in the Ryder Cup 2 years ago, where he formed a winning partnership with Padraig Harrington. But another par putt slides by. Out in 37. Now 2 over for the day. Back to 4 under.
Fisher really making hard work of it. Can't miss too many fairways here without it costing you shots. It's a tough golf course, this 2010. Here's a tough guy from Thailand, 42-year-old Thongchai Jaidi. Tee shot on the 14th. Toughest hole on the golf course. Oh, that's a big drive with the driver. He's pulled it left. Oh, he's found the water. 2 water hazards to negotiate on that hole. He'll be sad about that. Having a good day so far.
They brought the tee up on the 13th. Here's Lee Slattery, just 153 yards, and he hates it. 153 to the flag and into the bunker, and his woes continue.
Just the 1 top 10 for Ross Fisher this season. 109th on the race to Dubai. That's not his normal zone on that listing. His tee shot on the par 3 13th over the water. Oh, it's a stunner.
Thanks, mate.
Leaving himself a very holeable birdie putt.
England's Richard McEvoy, second to the 16th, starting the day at 1 under, out in 37. He's had birdies at the 11th and 12th though, so now in credit today. You can feed it in from the left of the flag here. It goes down the hill to the flag, and it's a beautiful shot from McEvoy.
Back to the 14th, and Jaidi having taken a penalty drop, so this is his 3rd shot on this dangerous par 4. Water all the way to the green. And he's negotiated that very well. Still a chance of a par. What a par that would be, Julian.
Wouldn't it just? Lee Slattery for a par at the 13th, having come out of the bunker. Winner of the Madrid Masters last year. He's having one of those days. He didn't find it easy yesterday after a good first round. He was the first round leader. Now at 1 over.
Another look at the new boy on the block from the Netherlands, Tim Slaughter. He's 172nd on the race to Dubai, so he needs to get going, and a good performance this week would certainly help. That was an eagle chance on that drivable par 4 15th. 200 at the start of the day in 6th spot.
Lovely shot into the 13th from Ross Fisher. Chance to get it to 5 under. Oh, well played. It's a really battling round from the Englishman. He's spraying it around. Mainly spraying it right.
So from the 13th green to the 14th. And Jaidi, man who started his golfing life with a bamboo stick and a 5-iron head in Thailand. It's a long time ago now. He's won 4 times on the European Tour, but he's dropped a shot there at the 14th. A hard work bogey 5. Takes him back to 5 under.
Now can Richard McAvoy convert that lovely shot into the 16th down the hill. Oh, unlucky. Stays at 3 under. 3 birdies so far on the back 9. It's got the par 5 18th to come, where there are plenty of birdies to be had. A few eagles as well today.
Ross Fisher found a tricky spot here in the rough on 14. You need to be on the short stuff after this drive, but he's drawn a tough lie. This is a brave shot if he's going for the pin. Oof. He wouldn't have planned to come in on that line, but he's got away with it. All of a sudden he's got a chance of a birdie.
Thongchai over the 15th green, the drivable par 4. This is a tricky little shot down into the bowl where the flag is. Oh, he's played a stunning shot. Go in, go on. What an absolute cracker from the Thai #1, former Asian Tour #1 a couple of times.
Now then, this would be a definite Brucey bonus. Birdie 3 if he can knock this one in. Fisher coming off a birdie at the previous hole, remember. He'll settle for a 4 any day on that hole. So Fisher 5 under. 4 holes left after this one. Good to see him returning to form, even though he's struggling to find it on the fairway these days.
Yeah, he's a battler, isn't he? He
Yes.
doesn't mind being out in front, that's for sure. Tim Slaughter over the back of the 16th. Should break right to left as it goes down the hill. And go in. Oh, it's a beautiful shot. A tap in for his par. A talented all-round sportsman.
A look at Fabrizio Zanotti, the Paraguayan. He's got an eagle chance on the 15th. They're all driving the green up here on the par 4. Up the hill. Oh! Now, is that good luck or bad? Bit of both, I think. It's a comfortable birdie for this man who's twice been runner-up on the European Tour.
Crowds around the 15th. Thongchai Jaidee has a simple little tap in to get to 6 under. Terrific. What an up and down from the back bunker. Lovely to see him playing so well over here. 4-time winner on tour, but all of them in Asia.
Jamie Donaldson is currently Wales' highest placed golfer in the race to Dubai, and he definitely has an eye on a possible Ryder Cup place, but he had to pull out after round 1 with injury.
So despite not playing today, we caught up with Wales' #1 golfer Jamie Donaldson as he talked about golfing life and his love of Liverpool FC.
This year started pretty well. We've had a few decent finishes, but overall we could do with a bit more consistency. You know, it's sort of been 1, 2, 3 rounds, not quite 4. So you know, we're looking to get that going this week. I've only played, I think, 8 events, so it's still early days. I think if we're challenging for that, we need to really get going. But you know, it's one shot at a time, and you know, and keep doing what I'm doing, and just get better at it to put more results on the board. You know, to give ourselves more chances of getting in big events like that. Without question, to play in a massive event like that, I have to win tournaments to do that, and I probably have to win a couple before, at least 2 from now before the selection. So you know, it's as simple as that, really. Swansea played really good football all year. They played pretty sort of quick pass football. So you know, he knows what he's doing, obviously. So it'd be great to see him at a big club like Liverpool. You know, they need an injection of something to get themselves up the table, but you know, he could be the man for it. You know, we'll wait and see. It's been fantastic. I've got a little boy now. He's 11 weeks old, which has been awesome. It's just life-changing, to say the least, and it's hard work, but it's fantastic. It's not bad. It's obviously been stronger. You know, there's a lot of good players. It's just all down to form, really. You know, I mean, I can only speak for myself, and I'm playing all right. Overall, there's a lot of there's a few good players, and you know, World Cup was fantastic playing with Reece last year, and you know, we're looking forward to a lot more of those.
Great shame that Jamie had to pull out with a back spasm this week. He was brilliant in Morocco earlier this year, finishing third with the final round 61, holding his second to the last hole. But it's Joost Luiten now with the 64, who still shares the lead with Tongjai Jaidi. But earlier in the day, Matteo Manacero had a run at it, but made a couple of late bogeys when he was looking very good. Had it to 5 under, finished for the 68 at 3 under.
Here's one of the more experienced players in the field, 2003 Dunhill champion, Mark Foster. Eagle chance on 18. Oh yes, what a way to finish. That'll make his tee taste a lot better. Finishing 3 under par and really in the hunt here, easily inside the top 10 and enjoying the moment.
One of the longest par 4s at 499 yards. Jaidi trying to move it in from left to right to get to that right hand flag. Should come down the hill a little. Go on, down you go. Quite have the momentum.
Really awkward shot for Ross Fisher. Of his own making, he's cut his drive away up the hill here at 15, so severely downhill, awkward wedge shot. Couldn't go too far because he might roll off the other side into the water hazard.
The 17th hole is proving very difficult to make birdies on. Tim Slater with a birdie putt. 201 yard par 3.
On the 18th green, McAvoy, a birdie chance. One-time winner of the Tour School, been on and off the tour over the last few seasons. Good solid competitor, should make his par there.
Well, this is a much easier chip, of course, for Ross Fisher. Not impossible that he could chip this in for his birdie at the 15th. He's been working on his short game with Mark Rowe. Well, that should be good enough for the par.
I can tell you Richard McAvoy did hold his par putt on the last. So he's in the clubhouse at -3. This is Lee Slattery. I've said so many times so far this week here at Celtic Manor, this for Eagle on 15. It's a par 4, he's driven the green. Over the ridge, down into the hollow, keep going. Lee Slattery, one of the players that qualified on Monday at Walton Heath to play in the US Open, which is happening week after next.
Can Jaidi convert? It's a long birdie attempt down the hill at the 16th. One of those really, you're just happy to knock it close. Bonus if it goes in. Pretty good. That will keep him at 6 under par.
Tim Slaughter at the 17th. That's to secure his par, and he's done it. It's a tough hole out of the way. More inviting final hole. Good chance of a birdie there.
Ross Fisher, 4 times a winner on the European Tour. Won every year from 2007 until last year. Didn't win last year. So since the Ryder Cup, his form has really slumped. Makes his par at the 15th. So he stays at 5 under.
Up ahead on the 17th. As Julian was saying, playing 201 yards. The green is a shelf cut into the hillside, into the Wentwood Hills, part of the Celtic Manor estate here. And the pin way back on the green, hard to get close to it. How can Jaidi do? Get up on the top level, go on and stay up there. Well, that's okay, he's in the middle of the green. Jaidi currently 6 under par. Oldest man in contention.
And very much in contention too. Right up there with Joost Luiten, who's 64, is looking better and better. Ross Fisher hanging in there very well though on a difficult day. He's been spraying it around. Sprayed it again on the 16th. Second shot. He's got to be looking at the left-hand side of the green here. Ball well below his feet. Typically you tend to push that or certainly move it left to right, but he's fought that and I think ended up in the left bunker.
Fabrizio Zanotti, Paraguayan, just over the back of the 17th green. Ticklish little chip shot here. Going to start this down the right side and work it in towards the pin. It's quite fast. Oh, landed softly. Almost too good, Jules, isn't it? Got a bit of grab on it.
Amazing. Greens have been very firm all week, which is what has made the course so difficult, amongst other things, the wind as well. Good turnout today, with so many counter-attractions in Wales. JD for his birdie at the 17th. Former paratrooper in the Royal Thai Army. Didn't turn professional until he was 30. But my word, he's done well since then. Up the hill, left to right. Very good. Should be good enough for his par.
Right, heart in mouth time. Tim Slaughter, second to the 18th after a big drive. He's having a go on the par 5. Can he make the green in 2? Oh, he can. There's a little swale over the back, needs to hang on, and it does. Good shot from the new boy. 2 putts from there will take him to 5 under.
JD now, no mistakes. Par putt at the 17th. He's won twice in Malaysia, he's won in Indonesia and in Korea, the Ballantines Championship on Jeju Island. All of those co-sanctioned with the Asian Tour. But has yet to win a European Tour event over here in the West.
It's a long course, this one, and the par 71 makes it tough going, and it's even tougher when you stub your toe, as Ross Fisher did last evening in the bathroom at the hotel. He's carrying on manfully, isn't he?
Maybe that's the problem he's having, getting onto the left side. He's been blocking a lot of tee shots.
Could be. He's uncomfortable, but he's holding it together.
A long eagle putt from the back of the 18th. Don't get too enthusiastic with this one and knock it off the front of the green. Oh, he's judged it beautifully. That should be good enough for the birdie for Tim Slaughter.
Zooming back to the 18th tee, cut into the hillside, and this man really gives the ball a ride. Look at him leaning back behind the ball at the address position. Gets the ball airborne very quickly. Whack.
Well, if you can get over the top, over the bunker on the left-hand side and hit the downslope, it scampers on. Oh, my goodness me, look at this.
Yep.
On and on, and that's almost down onto the flat, Kim.
That's got to be over 390 yards.
Wow, I think you're right, yes, because that, let's just see that little red mark on the fairway there.
It'll be very interesting to see what club he plays into the green.
Up on the green, Tim Slaughter makes his birdie. An excellent round of 68. Good finish, couple of birdies at the 15th and 18th. And he's in the clubhouse at 5 under par.
The overnight leader, Ross Fisher. He's been all over the place again on this 16th. Is he going to save his par? Oh, you could see how important it was to him. True grit displayed there by the Englishman.
Yeah, this is good stuff from Ross. He's tied 3rd at the moment alongside Tim Slaughter. But it's Joost Luiten and Thongchai Jaidee who still lead at 6 under par, leading by 1.
So we've heard Jamie Donaldson's positive take on the state of golf in Wales, but earlier in the week, Welsh Ryder Cup hero Phil Price was more critical on the state of Welsh golf.
I don't think it's great. I just don't think we have the numbers, and I don't see any way that's going to change. We just literally don't have enough numbers to compete with other countries, to be honest, or the budget to improve the golfers.
So Phil Price being searingly honest there. Let's get some reaction from the Welsh Golfing Union.
It's quite a harsh comment, to be honest with you, especially if we consider last year, especially the amateur golf scene. I think we had one of the most successful years to date last year. Not just the talent of a few of the older lot, like Nigel Edwards, who captained the Walker Cup team successfully, but we had some strong representation in the youths. Trace Enoch, who of course missed the cut this week, he's playing exceptionally well in America on the collegiate tour. Rhys Pugh, who was the star of the Walker Cup last year, I think he actually won it for us. And we've also got Amy Bolden from North Wales, a superstar in the making. So in terms of the future of Welsh golf, it's bright.
What do you think, Kim?
Well, the amateurs are coming through, but I think the gauge is always how the top pros are playing, the Welsh favourites, and only a handful of top tens amongst the likes of Donaldson and Dredge and Davis this season. Now, Zanotti.
Second to the 18th, not attempting to go for the green, unsurprisingly, from that lie, so he's going to have to pitch and putt for birdie. Always a dangerous shot from down there at the bottom with the front flag.
Well, here was the answer to my query. This is a 7-iron into this par 5 18th. It's 575 yards, for goodness sake. JD, and he's missed the green.
Oh no, that's disappointing. I think I heard him say bad lie, but nonetheless.
Yeah, he's erred on the wrong side of the hole there. Work to do.
Tee shot at 17 for Ross Fisher. Can he drive it up the slope to get onto the upper level at the back? You try and fly it onto the upper level, where everyone was seen has gone over the back. Oh, and he's flown that too far. Still, that's not too bad there. Looks as though it's lying okay.
Yeah, a bit of a backstop behind the green there. Zanotti is laid up short of the lake, so ticklish little wedge shot. Got to get it past the pin, ideally. Oh, and he hasn't. Hold on. Get out your crampons. Grip on the side of the hill. No, that's going to be a goner. It's going to go right back down into the lake. Oh, what a deflating experience for the Paraguayan of his own making.
Well, now he's got to do it again, and interestingly, he's playing from the same place. He could have gone forward to the drop zone, but I think this is quite a sensible move, as he's got the feel of it from this range. He's got to go longer this time. Get it up beyond the flag. Always quite fiddly in his setup, but then nice smooth swing, and that's very safe. What a shame. Coming in downwind, of course, different to the first round when it was playing into the very strong wind.
Back to Ross Fisher on the 17th. Over the back, as Julian was saying, and ball lying not too badly on a downslope. Got to be careful it doesn't shoot forward off this slope. Ooh, he's played that confidently. That was a really well played shot. Should get away with another par.
Now, Tongchai played a beautiful bunker shot on the 15th. Can he do the same thing here on the 18th after a not very good second? No, he's done well. That one left for a birdie to finish in a round of 67.
Now Slattery at the 17th for his par. The man used to work in a clothing retail store, and now he's modelling the stuff. Sadly, missing out there. Not a good day for Lee. Dropping out of the top 20 on the leaderboard.
JD started his round with a birdie 3, now looking to try and finish it with a birdie 4. So 5 birdies in between and 3 bogeys as well. It's that flat stick that has given him the problem in recent years, but he's looking much more confident with this belly putter. Very much acclimatised now to the chillier western climes. Have been playing over here for a few years. His English has improved considerably. Has to be home in 34. And in for a round of 67, and he takes the lead on his own at 7 under par. Well played, Tongchai. Good stuff.
Yes, he hasn't used that short stick much in this third round of 67. Fisher. Can he scrape another par? He can. Whoa, survival, the name of the game today for Ross Fisher.
Yeah, that's impressive stuff from the 4-time tour winner. But Loughton now out of the lead. Tongchai on his own at 7 under, then Loughton, and then Tim Slaughter and Ross Fisher at 5 under.
So the final 2-ball on the final tee. And this guy can really give it a big dig. He'll go across the corner on this dogleg par 5. Bunkers on the left to carry. And that's going left. Left! Ooh, hold your head. Oh, I tell you what, it's bounded on. He's got 20 yards of run in the rough there. Awkward second shot to come though, Jules.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a pretty good lie there. Slattery won't hold back. Oh my God, he really wound into that. Did it beautifully though, not really getting at it from the top, accelerated through the swing. Quite got the kick down the hill that he would have liked.
He's found the ideal spot though to give himself a choice. Hardly any rain on this third day. Sun forecast for Sunday, we shall see, as the crowd throng around the 18th, his famous 18th green now. Respective positions of Slattery and Fisher, and even though Fisher's in the rough, he's outdriven Slattery here. They both have choices. Do they go for it or not?
Well, Slattery's got about 230.
So he's not going for the green with his second. He's just going to lay up. It's a sign of his confidence being not so high today, and it's been showing in his golf. So he'll come back tomorrow fighting. He's got that shot coming up that Zanotti had.
Well, Fisher is going for it. About 195 yards with a 6-iron off a slight downslope. Big shot. Oh, he's got some height on this, trying to get it to land softly. Oh, what a great shot. What a fantastic shot to finish with. Brilliant. He'll have that putt for an eagle and the chance to get to 7 under alongside Jaidi. What a great way to finish after a scrappy round. No wonder he smiles.
You know, he had about 10 feet to land that ball in to get anywhere near that pin. That was an amazing golf shot. Shot of the day. Slattery. Don't be short, Lee. Ideal is past the pin, 6 feet left. Pretty good flow to that. Has he got the distance right? Oh, he has. Come back down, come on. 2 very good shots, Jules.
Absolute crackers. Well, we've seen the danger from down there. It's so easy. If you come up a little bit short, you spin it back down into the water.
So Slattery first to putt.
Come on, Lee. Not been your best day. He struggled with the swing yesterday after playing beautifully. Just dropped 1 shot in his round of 67 in the first round in very difficult conditions when the wind blew. All went wrong with that quadruple bogey 7 on the 3rd hole, and it doesn't get any better. It's going to be an earlier start for him tomorrow.
It certainly is. So, will this be the last shot of the day, I wonder? Eagle putt on the 18th. It's to join Jaidi. Oh, and 7 under. Oh, he's trundled it past a good 4 feet as well. If this one goes in, it's a birdie to finish. And he's back to where he started. 6 under par. Tied second. Hard work day at the office for Ross Fisher.
Isn't it just what a difference a day makes? 66 and he played beautifully yesterday. A 71 today, where he started his 600 alongside Loughton with Tongchai Jaidi, the leader, going into the final round by 1. Tim Slaughter is only 2 behind. Carlos Del Moral and Marcel Siem are 3 behind. George Coetzee is not out of it either, with Mark Foster and Richard McAvoy. So a good chance, I think, to hear from the leader going into the final round, Jaidi with Lisa.
7 under par, you must be really happy with that.
Yes, of course. You know, this is the condition. You know, the condition is quite tough for everyone. You know, you can see the score is not very low. It's especially is one guy he play 7 under today. It's pretty low score today, and because when you start early, going to be the wind is not very strong. It's between a half day, the wind gets up a little bit. I think it's the court is. The condition like this is quite tough, you know. The green is quite firm, couple hole, you know. Depend the wind direction also. If you play the wind direction like this, couple hole like a back nine gonna be very good and front nine gonna be tough.
Well, can he finally get that 5th win, his first in Europe tomorrow, in what threatens to be tough conditions? He'll have Fisher to cope with. Here's Fisher talking to Lisa.
6 under finish yesterday, 6 under finish today. How happy were you with your performance?
Yeah, obviously for the way I played, I was delighted to birdie the last and shoot level par. You know, my caddy actually said it's probably the best rounds of level par I think he's ever seen. So to hear that, obviously, you know, the way I played was pretty brutal at times. So I had to dig deep and scramble my way around there today and just find a way of scoring. So you know, it was tough, but I batted away, hung in there, and level par I'm delighted with.
Why was it so tough?
Well, I couldn't quite get through the golf ball, unfortunately, because I had a slight accident yesterday in the hotel room with one of my toes on my left foot. So it was very sore walking out of the bathroom. I managed to kick the ledge, which is probably about an inch or so in height. So yeah, I was kind of trying to look after our son Harry and managed to come out there a bit too quick and caught that, and it was very painful.
So the day ends with Tongchai Jaidi in the lead at 7 under par. The man from Thailand's looking for his first European Tour win, but with conditions tomorrow set to be appalling, the field will be wide open. Join me tomorrow night, BBC 2 Wales at 11:30 for what looks to be a really exciting final day on the Wales Open 2012. Until then, good night.